Good morning, everybody. And as you were saying, I mean, first of all, the value of the scale. You're getting a scale for $19.95 that will not only just give you your weight, something very easy, something you can actually pull out of the box, and it works right away.
Love that.
I love that. You don't have to, you know, do...
So I can just step on it and
step on it and just
there's
get your
my
weight. If that's all you want to do, then you can do that. Now, it does hold up to 400 pounds. It does have a nice, large digital display reading so that you can see everything very clearly, which is nice. I can't tell if you can see it now. Here you go, exactly. There you go, 110, nice and bright. And you know, it was so funny when I was talking to Paul. He said, you know, I like to weigh myself in the dark because I don't want to wake up my wife with the bathroom light. I can see this reading in the dark.
That's great, you're right.
You know, I'm going to use that selling point. That's a really good one. But most importantly, I think, is where are we with our weight? As you were saying, that's one of those numbers that's very important that we all need to know. And I think that you can make the scale a tool as a positive tool of something to help you give yourself goals and pace yourself. Now remember, we all know we don't gain the weight overnight. We certainly enjoy getting there. None of us enjoy losing it. But this can be a tool to help you track yourself, and let me show you how. There's 3 different colors. We're all familiar with traffic lights. Red normally means, you know, slow down, okay? Green means good, you can keep on going. And really kind of the same idea here. When you program yourself, which I'll show you in just a minute, and it's 4 easy steps to program yourself. Let's say you're 200 pounds and you want to give yourself a goal of 10 pounds. So when you first step on the scale at 200 pounds, your goal will be 180 then, if you gave yourself a 10-pound difference. You're going to show red because you're not quite at your goal yet. But as you get closer to your goal, Kathy, within a 2 to 3 pound range, it's going to show you where you're at, what your goal is, where you're at, what the difference is. You're going to be green when you're getting close.
Green getting close.
Green's getting close, and so you're starting to feel like, okay.
Keep going.
And you know what's great about this is that, let's say you have a really big weekend and you eat a lot and you go back into the red. It's that clue, that visual signal, hey, got to rein myself back in.
Even in the dark.
Yes, even in the dark. Exactly. Thank you.
Whoa, Nelly.
And then blue means, you know what, oh my gosh, what if you hit 175? Your goal was 180.
You went under your goal.
You went under. That's fantastic. You're going to be in the blue. It's showing you negative. I say give yourself a new goal, put yourself back in the red. But if you're at your ideal weight, then hey, give yourself a pat on the back.
Do you actually set the goal, or does it do 10%, or does it do it for you, or you actually set what your goal is?
You set your goal. So depending, for instance, this is 5 pounds of fat, ladies and gentlemen. It's not pretty. It's very unattractive. And depending on whether you're a pear or an apple, depending on where you carry it, but 5 pounds, whether your goal is 5 pounds, whether it's 10, whether it's 15 or 150.
Think how much better you can lose, or how much better you can look with 5 pounds.
5 pounds makes a difference. So if you want to set your goal in 5-pound increments or 10-pound increments, whatever's easier for you. I love the fact that you can see your weight up to half-pound increments, which is nice because maybe, you know, you've worked really hard one week and some scales.
But just didn't go as much. You didn't get that full pound, but you'll get the half pound.
You get the half.
Good for you.
Good for you.
Or maybe it's 1.5 pounds. Maybe your goal is to lose 2 pounds, and you, on most traditional scales, you might get on it says, hey, you lost a pound. You're like, oh, bummer. You get on this, it says 1.5 pounds. You're like, all right, I was close, so maybe I need to be just a little bit more careful. But start with healthy weight loss goals. This is actually going to track up to 4 users. So you can use it, your husband can use it, your best friend could come over, your sister could come over, you know, your teenagers can use this also. It really is a great idea. Also, if you've been challenged in looking for a scale that will work for somebody who's up to 400 pounds. A lot of scales don't go over 280 pounds. This one will actually go up to 400 pounds, and I thought that that was really impressive, too.
You know what else is impressive?
And it's $19.95, by the way.
Exactly. The Homedics name brand means quality, and they're giving you a 5-year warranty with the scale. Not a 2-year, but a 5-year. So between the 400 pounds and the 5-year warranty and the price, to me, you can't beat it. But I'd love to get over to the mall and show you what the red, blue, and green mean.
Hey, and by the way, if you're concerned about that warranty or you want to know more about it, you can always ask our sales and service representatives.
Now, what I'm going to show you first, remember when I told you is that literally you can pull this out of the box, put a battery on it, and it works. There's no programming involved in that effect, okay? I'm going to show you that. Andrea's actually going to step on the scale, and it's going to give us her reading, her base weight reading of 131.5. Fantastic. She can go ahead and step off. Now, we're going to show you what it looks like when you've programmed in your goals, okay? So what I've done, you know, obviously there's 2 people in my house, but I'm the only person really using the scale, but there are 4 different users. So you are able to program up to 4 different people. So I've got the first 2, and my husband's got number 3 whenever he decides to step on it. Because I've given myself 2 different goals. And you can do that, all right? So for Andrea here, for, you know, example's sake, we've done 3 goals. So Andrea, use your toe to press 1 because it is hands-free. You just press it. Now her goal is 120. She wants to step on the scale. And At 120, see, she's 131 pounds, so she's in the red. She's working towards her goal. She has left 11.5 pounds to go. All right, so it's letting you know, all right, this is your goal, this is where you're at, this is what you've got left to do. Let's continue working, continue diet, continue exercise, or whatever you're doing. Now we're going to go to what it would look like if you're in the green. And I think it's important to show you this example so you can see when you get at home what it's going to look like. Go ahead and step on. Now in the green, let's say her goal is 128. That's right. She's at 131, so she's only a few pounds off. It's going to say she's only at a 3-pound difference, I believe. Yep, my math is correct.
Very nice.
And she's in the green, so it says, hey, you're doing great. Now, if she gains a little bit of weight, then it's going to end up going back to the red. It lets her know, wait, rein yourself in. Now, let's say that she's done great and she's really lost her weight. User number 3, we had to obviously pump up the weight a little bit. 40, right? And at 131, she's way past her goal, so she's doing fantastic. She gets to give herself a pat on the back.
But it even tells her that she's 8.5 pounds
under
below the goal. So obviously, if she was at that point, she now wants to set a new goal for herself.
Absolutely, and I'm going to show you how to set a goal. It is so easy. Now, Kathy, we all say
I want a weight gain goal.
Weight gain goal. I actually have to do that for myself.
Yeah, because you do. You have to make sure that you're gaining weight because you're expecting.
It's as simple as pressing the button. I'm going to set number 4. As soon as I press it, I'm going to go ahead and hold set. As soon as I hold set, 110 pops up on all the models. So I'm going to go ahead and press the number that I want. Let's say I want to go to 120. There we go. I'm set at 120. You press your set button. Voila, number 4 is set at 120. It's that easy.
That's great.
And I got to tell you, my husband and I recently had to replace a TV, had to replace a computer, all within the same month. And whatever happened to pulling an electronic item out and just plugging it in on and off? I can't tell you how frustrating it is. These directions by Homedics are so easy. I know the jokes about blondes, but whatever. I mean, seriously, if I can follow these directions, you can follow these directions.
Well, you know what? And we know a lot of us don't actually like to even follow the directions. We pull it out of the box and we decide we just want to use it. But here's the thing that I want to talk to those of you out there. A lot of you are saying, you know what? Let's say your weight is at 200 pounds. And you're going, I want to be 150 pounds. When you look at 150 pounds, you think of that as a 50-pound weight loss, and you think, I'm overwhelmed. That's more than I think that I can handle. Instead of doing that, do a 10% goal for yourself, because we want you to hit those goals, because when you hit those goals, that's when you get excited. So put a 10% goal. So if you're 200 pounds, make that a 180-pound weight goal. Once you hit that, and you can see it as it starts to go down there, and you're going to get closer and closer to that goal. Once you hit the 180, it doesn't mean that you're not still striving for the 150, but now you're at 180, and all you have left to lose is 30 pounds. Well, you did 20 already, so it's completely reasonable. Think about another 18 pounds. That's going to get you down to 162 pounds. So then you're going to be excited. So once you hit that 162, that next 10% goal is actually going to take you beyond what your original goal was. So when you think of it like that, it's not as overwhelming. Doing something good for your body. It's that time of year. I know we all got out there, came down, that big ball dropped, and we said, good, I'm going to do it. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to get in shape. And you know what? Maybe we've hit that plateau. Why not get something that's going to give you the motivation tool to get back out there? Maybe you've been looking for a great scale. Maybe you need one that goes to 400 pounds. This is going to be a great scale for you, and it's under $20.
Absolutely. It's a fantastic way to replace the existing scale you've already got if it's older. Yeah. You know, especially if it's one of those ones you sit on and the wheels going round and round. Yeah. Replace it. You know, it's a great scale for the extra bathroom. That way you don't have to run across the house to get on the other one. And it's a nice big digital display. But as you were saying, Kathy, this is a fantastic tool to help you motivate yourself. You know, we're getting near that time of the year where it's less than 90 days till summer. And if you haven't quite started on New Year's resolution, it's really not too late. I started my diet last year in March, and I lost 12 pounds in time for the summer, and I felt fantastic about myself. And I did it in 5-pound increments. And again, if you think, well, what's 5 pounds? This is 5 pounds, ladies and gentlemen. 5 pounds means a lot. Yeah,
you know, I hear people say that all the time. Oh, 5 pounds isn't going to make a difference on me. I'm telling you, it does. I mean, it really does transform your body, and it makes you look so much different. But what it really makes you different is it makes you different in here. And when you feel different inside, maybe it's just when you get to the top of a flight of stairs. I know a lot of the girls around here, we have a lot of stairs up and down to everything that we go to. And you get to the top of the stairs and you're winded. And that's not a good feeling. This is a great way to be able to get yourself back and feeling good and feeling great. Why not? What do you have to lose? I mean, for $19.95, get it into your home and see about it. Also accurate, too. It even comes along with a 5-year limited warranty. If you have questions about that, again, ask your sales and service representatives, but I think that's fantastic too. And it's a large enough foot pad but it's not going to overpower your entire bathroom. Over 300 people have already said yes to this.
Oh, fantastic. You know, this is a great way to take baby steps towards your personal goals in the privacy of your own home, but it allows you to pace yourself. And that's important. And again, being able to do this in the privacy of your own home, allow the scale to be an objective tool. It's not judging you, it's not blaming you, but it allows you to stay focused.
I love that. So,
I love it too, it's great.
for users, once again, actually tracks your goal weight. And we'll show you here, I guess right on the front, probably the best way to be able to do it. You actually get on. If you just want to use it like a regular weight scale, you get on and it'll tell you your weight.
Absolutely.
If you're working towards a goal, the red numbers